Hi, I'm back again. Just before I went on holiday, I was tagged by Angela, the crazy poppy lady. I'll put her link below with getting to know you questions. I'm not sure how many there are. I'm not sure if I've got them all because I was writing really scribbled notes as she was doing hers. But there's enough here for you to get to know me. And I thought I'd give it a bash. Um, I won't tag anyone, but if you want to do the same as me, please go ahead. I'd love to. Or if you want to put your answers in the comments below, I'd love you to do that too. So here goes. Full name. No, I won't be giving you my full name, not over social media. You know me as Sarah Crafty Moo, and that'll do. My birthday, I'm a Virgo. Colours, my favourite colours, lilacs, mauves, purples, absolutely love them, any shade. But I pretty much like lots of colours, not so much murky colours, or I like happy colours. Who's my hero? My hubby, big time hero, and my dad, and my granddads who are here, no longer here anymore. If I could live anywhere, where would I live? I love where I live. We got the best of everything here. We've got the seaside, we've got the South Downs, the countryside. We can hop on a train and get to London in no time. And we've got the motorways to get and see family and friends and everything. So yeah, I'm happy where I am. I think if I was a lot younger, a lot younger, my husband and I like quite, I'm not into the heat and hot, but we love the Outer Hebrides, and I think we would maybe have relocated up there and lived there. Absolutely love the Outer Hebrides. We've been there twice and we want to go once more. So yeah, my biggest fear is losing my sight and or the use of my hands, because I wouldn't be able to crochet, and that is my absolute mental health saviour. It is my karma. It is, I love my crochet, so I would hate that. My favourite family vocation are camping, memories of camping with the children in Norfolk and Cornwall when they were a lot younger. They're in their 30s now. But we used to go camping a lot. I loved it because there was no TV, no electronic games and things. We had nothing like that. And the kids were up at the crack of dawn and we were out in the fresh air and we were swimming and building sandcastles and visiting castles and historic places and eating lots of scampi and crab sandwiches and fish and chips. And the kids would be knackered. They'd be in bed by sort of 6, 7 o'clock, and we'd be sitting with a glass of wine and end up in bed probably about 9 o'clock because we were knackered as well. But it was fabulous holidays. Trying to get the bloody tent up in the wind and losing the poles and getting the poles wrong, and it was good fun, really good fun. What would I change about myself? My lack of confidence. I'm not horrendously confident about myself, and so I think my lack of confidence, and it takes me a long time. I'm quite shy. Once I get to know people and I'm comfortable, and I'm okay. I like my own company. I wish maybe I could be more of a social butterfly, but I'm not unhappy with who I am. I like my own company. I'm quite all right with it. I'm not lonely. I'm not, I think that's what I love about YouTube, because it means everybody isn't on my doorstep. I'm quite a very private person, but I love that with YouTube, you've got so many friends and you can go and see this one and go and see that one and dip in and out of each other's little corner of YouTube, and everyone's different, wonderful personalities. Everyone's into different things, got different hobbies. It's lovely. But I don't have to have that on my doorstep. So it's not that I don't want visitors and things. I can't bear people just turning up and not knowing they're coming. That's me. Bit of a control freak, I suppose. What makes me angry? Me. I make me angry. Whenever I lose my temper, it's my own frustration with myself. I have no patience with crafty moo. No. And my hubby tells me I'm too hard on myself and I shouldn't be like that. And I'm one of these people that my lid flips. It goes. I have a potty mouth, but then it's over. I don't hold on to it. I don't bear grudges. I don't, nothing like that. But when I lose my temper, and it happens daily, and my hubby now knows it's not him, it's not anyone else, it's me, frustrated with me. I wish I could change that. That would, yeah, I wish I had a little bit more patience with myself. Yeah, I've got plenty of patience with everyone else. What motivates me? My husband, my family, my children, my mum and dad. Those that are my absolute closest friends. And people on here on YouTube have motivated me, because I've thought about starting this channel for a long time. And there was no way I was going to have a channel. And I'm nearly on my 30th video. So thank you, YouTube, and you wonderful followers, and you lovely peeps. I love you all. You are, yeah, you give me a lot of motivation and a lot of inspiration, and yeah, but family, husband, children, mum and dad, first and foremost. Yeah. Favourite thing about my career, I'm not a career girl, and I never have been. I've always been employed. I've never been out of work. I've always worked when I've needed to. I was lucky enough when the children were very young that I could be a stay-at-home mum, and I did that. But I used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go and do a cleaning job at John Lewis's in Peterborough. It's where both my children were born, in Peterborough, in Cambridgeshire, in England. And I used to get up and go and do a cleaning job. About 4 till 7, hubby would get the children up, get them breakfast. I'd come in, look after the kids all day, do the cleaning, the washing, the shopping, whatever, pick them up, take them to school. And then weekends, I'd go and work in a craft shop. So when we needed money, I went out and earned it. Or if I wanted pin money, pocket money, I went out and earned it. But I'm not a career girl. Is there a career that I would ever have wanted? For me out there is no perfect job. My perfect job was, in the younger days, was bringing up my children. And there are reasons for that. Nobody else was bringing my children up. And I have reasons for that. And that was my safety thing. The best thing about my job is, about the job I do, is that I found out I like working from home. I always swore before the pandemic work and home were two separate things, and that no way, I wasn't paid enough to work at home. Well, that's about turned now. I've now for the last nearly 3 years worked at home. No, it's just over 2 years, isn't it? Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years, 2 months. I've worked at home. And I actually enjoy it because it's peace, quiet. I can get on with stuff, no interruptions. My lunch break, I get so much done in my lunch break, my lunch hour, or I can chat to my friends in my lunch hour, or I can watch YouTube videos, or yeah, so yeah, I get a lot more done and it's quiet and I can concentrate and get on with my job. So yeah, working from home, great. Biggest accomplishment are my children. Absolutely, my children. Got 3 of them, very proud of them. And I have 2 stepchildren as well. Fabulous, fabulous kids and 2 beautiful grandchildren. So, family, yeah, my children. And my marriage to my second husband. We've got an amazing relationship. He is my absolute rock. He is my world, my absolute world. And the children. My favourite book or author. My favourite book when I was a little girl was Watership Down and The Hobbit, because my dad used to read them to me. And when my dad used to read stories, he'd do all the different voices and all the different facial expressions and put all the spookiness and the fear and oh, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Used to love those. And he'd often fall asleep before I did, and I had to poke him and wake him up. I'd say, Daddy, you haven't finished yet. And a grown-up book, one of my favourites that I've read was Memoirs of a Geisha. I don't know who the author is, because I don't do an awful lot of reading now. But yeah, Memoirs of a Geisha, fabulous book, and I love the film as well. What makes me laugh? All the oldie, the English, like Dawn French, The Vicar of Dibley, absolutely absolutely fabulous. Only Fools and Horses, watching Hubby watch Only Fools and Horses is hilarious. I'll wet my knickers watching him watch that, because he's in tears sometimes watching that. What other? The Two Ronnies, Morecambe and Wise, all the old ones. There's not a lot of modern comedy that I like now. I don't find there's many of them make me laugh now, but we don't watch it, so I'm too busy doing other things, crochet and interesting things. My favourite movie is Labyrinth. Absolutely love it. Yeah, Labyrinth, definitely my favourite movie. I like musicals, quite a lot of the old musicals. And at Christmas, I love to watch all the traditional Christmas movies, modern, old ones. Love doing it. I have a list that I have to watch, quite a few of them, over Christmas. But I can keep that till nearer Christmas. You don't need to know everything. Not right now. What did I want to be growing up? A nurse. Oh, I absolutely admire all nurses, all the medical specialists, professions, the NHS. They blow my mind, and I've had quite a bit to do with them in the past few years, more recently. And they are just amazing. But me, be a nurse, all that blood, poo and sick, no thanks. No thank you. No thank you. Why I ever thought I could be a nurse. No. What would you choose if you could do anything for a day? Go yarn shopping with no credit limit, and it all be paid for, whatever I wanted. What's my favourite sport to watch is rugby. I don't play any sports. I wasn't built for sports. Other things we like to watch are the Olympics whenever they're on. Love to watch the Olympics. What would I choose? Horse, bike, or car? Well, I drive, so car's okay. I can do that. I can't ride a bike anymore. I haven't got the balance. Years ago, with my first husband, he had a big motorbike and we used to go touring on that. But I'm not interested in them anymore. They scare the bejeebies out of me now. I wouldn't go on a bike. Oh, that's a fib. I've got two things on my bucket list, and one is to do with motorbike and one's to do with a horse. The motorbike is that years ago I watched it was a programme about the Isle of Man, or a holiday programme about the Isle of Man. And you can do a tour of the Isle of Man as a pillion rider on a Harley trike. So that's on my bucket list if they still do it. I'd love that. And the other thing on my bucket list is to ride a Clydesdale cart horse on the beach at sunset. That's what I'd love. So, yeah, driving I can do. That's fine. So, do the dishes, do the vacuuming, or cut the lawn, or clean the bathroom. Dishes, we have a dishwasher. Hubby cuts the lawn. I'm not a great lover of vacuuming. Oh, be better if we had one floor, if we were in a bungalow. Then you haven't got to drag the darn thing up the stairs. And I just don't feel that vacuums these days are anything like what they used to be. Don't get me on the subject of a Dyson. I hate the darn things. So I don't find cleaning the bathroom a chore. I tend to do it as I go along anyway. I tend to clean the loo when I use it. I tend to clean the sink when I use it, and I clean the shower when I use it. So it doesn't really get that dirty. So yeah, I'll clean the bathroom. If I could only eat one meal for the rest of my life, easy, I'd have a Chinese banquet. Lots to choose from. Yeah, Chinese banquet. So I've got a selection. Bit cheeky, my answer, but hey, I don't care. That's what I'd like. But I love Chinese food. Do I like surprises? It depends on the surprise. If it's gifts and things, lovely. I haven't got a problem with that. Absolutely lovely. To think that somebody's gone out and bought me a surprise I find that just, no matter how small, and I'm not someone, I've always said to the children, the one thing I love, birthdays and Christmas, because they've been students and they've not had a lot of money. And I've always said, don't waste money on little bits and bobs, don't. But don't forget my card. I love a birthday card and I love a Christmas card. They're important to me. I love cards. But surprise it, I don't like people just turning up on my doorstep. No. Let's go and give Sarah a surprise visit. Don't you bloody dare. Because I'm one of these people. My house has to be clean from top to bottom before you come. So, no thank you. In between, I don't die for cleaning. In between, we make and do. It gets a lick and a promise. But anyone's coming to stay, this house is turned upside down. So no, don't turn up and give me a surprise visit. Would I rather visit a relative, watch a movie, read, or play a game? I would like to play a game with family, as it's a rare thing. Our family they don't live near us. They're all over the place, apart from my daughter and her wife who live with us at the moment, but they'll be moving soon. But yeah, playing a game with family, it's a lovely thing to do, play games together. You laugh and you have fun and you talk and you chatter and yeah, lovely. I like playing games. Alaska or Hawaii? Now, they are both on my husband's and my bucket list, so I can't choose. Hubby loves geology, so he wants to see where the volcanoes have been in Hawaii. He wants to see the pineapples growing wild, and yeah, we'd love to go to Hawaii and Alaska. I'd love to go to Alaska. Absolutely love to go to Alaska. So can't choose either or. It would have to be one of each, both. If I win the lottery or work at your perfect job. Well, for me, there's no such thing as a perfect job. So I'd like to win the lottery and do a hell of a lot of good with it. And I don't just mean family and friends. I would like to do something big in the community that would help. Something like getting local tradesmen or retired tradesmen, trades that are dying and are still needed, and there's not a lot of them, to train those less fortunate who are recovering alcoholics, druggies, etc. And, you know, teach these people. Oh, it's a huge dream, this. Find an abandoned farm somewhere with lots of buildings, do it up with tradesmen and that, teaching these people to build their own homes and to plaster and paint and carpentry and everything. Get them gardening, get them doing animal husbandry, etc. Become totally a little community that runs itself. Sell everything you grow, and yeah. If I had my life again and I could win the lottery and have enough years to do it, that's the sort. So I'd much rather win a load of money and be able to do something with it, because that is something. God, yeah, that's never going to happen though. Hey ho. Who would I want to be stranded on a desert island with? My husband. Definitely my husband. He's the one person on this planet that totally gets me. And he can put his hand to anything. So he could build me a home and etc. Build us a boat, go fishing. Yeah. If money was no object, what would I do all day? If money was no object, what would I do all day? I'd get caterers in and I'd have yarny, crochet, knit, stitch and bitches daily, with lunch included. So lovely community. Knit, bits and stitch with lunch thrown in. Yeah, so a nice little community get together. Maybe not every day. That would become a bit of a chore, but it would be nice to do maybe once a week. Have a bitch, stitch and crochet, yarny, natter, and yeah. How would friends describe me? I always say it's not for me to say. I haven't got a clue. Not for me to say. You can say on here if you want, but it's not for me to say how people would describe me. I don't like things like that. I don't like the attention brought on me. What are my hobbies? Well, crochet is my big hobby. I can knit as well. I've knitted far longer than I can crochet, but I choose not to knit now because I don't have the love of it as I do with crochet. Excuse me, I've just... There we go. In the past, I've also done glass painting, parchment craft, or you might know it as pergamano, cross stitch. I used to work in a craft shop years ago and I was their favourite employee because I'd get my wages at the end of a Saturday, and before I left, they had it back in the till because I used to buy my supplies from them. But that was my bit of pin money. So yeah, they love me. Yeah, made them profit as well. The best gift is health, life, family. Health, family, life. All of it is as important as each other. A healthy family life, yeah, that's the best gift. One thing I can't go without: time with family, because we don't get enough of it. Pet peeves: people who eat with their mouth open and people that spit in the street. Oh, makes my toes curl and makes me say very rude words. Where will I be in 5 years? 5 years closer to retirement. Shoes: how many pairs do I have? Including boots and trainers and things, about 7. I'm not really a shoe person. That includes sandals, shoes, trainers, boots. I'm not a shoe person, but by crikey, living with my daughter and her wife, I don't know how they have so many pairs of shoes. You can only wear 1 pair at a time. If I was a superhero, what power would I have? The power to heal. I think that was the only one to have. What would I do if I won the lottery? Well, I told you that previously. That's what I'd want to do. A hell of a lot of good in the community. Public transport. No, don't know what the question was. What choice of public transport? I think. At the moment, none, because I don't want to be on a tin can of any kind that's got lots of other people sneezing and coughing all over you. But out of choice, I'd take a plane, because it always means when I'm on a plane, I'm going on holiday. Can't be better than that. My favourite zoo animal: silverback gorilla, because they always remind me of my dad. My dad is our old silverback. I love silverback gorillas, and I watched Gorillas in the Mist. Oh, what a film! And having watched David Attenborough in the jungle with the gorillas. Oh boy, what a lucky man that guy is. Yeah. If I was to share a meal with 4 people, living or dead, oh golly, who would it be with? See, you could either choose old family members, but I've got lovely memories of my family. Yeah, it'd be lovely to have them back again, like my grandparents and that. But for me, it would be people like Freddie Mercury, Bob Dylan, golly, that's a difficult... Oh, Bowie. Yeah. People like that. Superstars, music stars. Be interesting to see how they tick, and probably might not even enjoy it. Don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. Oh, God. I should have thought about that one before I answered it. There's so many answers you could give. How many pillows do I sleep with? I sleep with 2, though one is pushed further back, and I scrunch the other one up under my neck because I sleep on my side. But I've got arthritis in my hips, so I also have one of the V-shaped cushions, and I put that between my legs because I sleep on my side. And that cushions my legs because I've got arthritis in my hips and my shoulders and my neck. So, nearly at the end now. Longest I've gone without sleep and why. I used to work nights years ago. I used to work in a care home. Sorry, I'm reading all these questions. I'm not looking at this an awful lot. I don't know what this video is going to be like. If I don't like it, I'll redo it. And if it's all right, we have to poke up with it, sorry. Longest I've been without sleep. I used to work nights, yeah, in a care home for special needs adults. And I think the longest I went was 24 hours. When we had a crisis, there was no staff coming in. The staff coming in had all gone down with Delhi belly. And so we had to stay longer. Oh, God, never again. No, never again. The tallest building I've ever been in is the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur. And there's a little bridge between them. If you look them up on the internet, that's the tallest building I've been in. I've also been in the post office tower in London, in the restaurant there when it was a restaurant many years ago. Eiffel Tower. There's another tower in Kuala Lumpur that's in a park as well. We've been up that one. I don't think I've been up. Oh, I've been up the Spinnaker but that's hardly a tower. Is it Portsmouth? Spinnaker, Southampton. Oh, I don't know. Up the road somewhere. Terrible. Can never remember places. But yeah, Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur. Amazing holiday. So I think that's long enough. That's 30 minutes. Might be a bit too long. That's my answers. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for coming over. And yeah, if you want to do this, you can do your answers below. I'm not going to write them all out. That's it. Done it. Thanks for coming over. Take care. Bye for now.